Alright, now let us see further another chapter, that is carbon compounds. Okay, we are beginning with the 2019 question. This is a very important chapter. So, write the chemical formula and name of the compound which is active ingredient of all alcoholic drinks. List its two uses. Write chemical equation and name of the product formed when this compound reacts with sodium metal. Alright, so let us see what is the, we all know chemical formula and name of the compound which is active ingredient of all alcoholic drinks. So active ingredient of all alcoholic drinks is ethanol. That is C2H5OH. This is a very important question and you will see that this has been repeated continuously for many years. List in different languages. List its two uses. So two uses of ethanol. Uses of ethanol. This is used as a cough in the preparation of cough syrup. Cough syrup preparation. Then it is used in the preparation of iodine tincture. Alright, iodine tincture. So sometimes it is also written as, mention its two medicinal uses. So when it is written medicinal uses, we will write cough syrup preparation. It is also used in the preparation of iodine tincture. Besides, it is also used in the preparation of sanitizers. Alright, so in as a germicide it is used. So it has got many uses. Then name of the products formed when this compound reacts with sodium metal. When this compound reacts with sodium metal, what is formed? C2H5OH. And when this reacts with sodium metal, what is formed? C2H5ONA plus H2. Alright, so we may balance this equation and we get C2H5ONA plus H2. What is this called? This is called as sodium ethoxide. This salt is called sodium ethoxide, plus hydrogen is evolved over here. Sodium metal. Alright. Then when it reacts with, this was the first part. Now second part, let us see hot concentrated sulfuric acid. So hot concentrated sulfuric acid again. See, this is again a very important reaction and this is asked many a times. C2H5OH. When this is passed through hot concentrated sulfuric acid. Now sulfuric acid, this behaves as a dehydrating agent. Dehydrating agent means it will take out H2O. So when you minus one H2O from it, what do you get? C2H4. C2H4 is what? It is ethene. Alright, ethene. In the structure form, if you write, this is like this. C2H4 ethene plus H2O. This is formed. Alright, now let us come to the next question. That is, see, what is methane? Draw its electron dot structure and let us see one by one. This is again 2019 question. So what is methane? What we can write? Methane is CH4. It belongs to the alkane series. It belongs to the alkane series. Name, draw its electron dot structure. Very good. So C, it has got 4 valence electrons. 4 valence electrons, and each valence electron, this will combine with 1 valence electron of hydrogen, 1 valence electron of hydrogen. Alright, so this forms the electron dot structure. That is, the cross are denoting the electrons of carbon and dots are denoting the electrons of hydrogen. This is the electron dot structure of this compound. Then name the type of bonds formed in this compound. What type of bonds are formed in this compound? Type of bonds. Type of bonds is covalent bonds. It is formed by sharing. So it is covalent bonds are formed. Alright, it is formed by sharing. So why are such compounds poor conductors of electricity? Why they are poor conductors of electricity? Such compounds are poor conductors of electricity. Because all the electrons are bonded and no free electrons are present. No free electrons are present. Alright, then have low melting and boiling points. So we know that, and what happens when this burns in oxygen? So we know that covalent compounds, since the covalent compounds have weak intermolecular forces, therefore this compound has a low melting point and is present in which form? Present as a gas at room temperature. Alright, it has got low melting point. Alright, then what happens when this compound burns in oxygen? So when this compound burns in oxygen, what will happen? This is a hydrocarbon. CH4, only carbon and hydrogen are present. And when this burns in oxygen, what will form? Carbon will become CO2 and hydrogen will become water, that is H2O. CO2 and H2O. So these are the products when it burns in oxygen. Alright, let us come to next question. That is, in 3 test tubes A, B and C. In 3 test tubes A, B and C, 3 different liquids, mainly distilled water. In the first liquid we have distilled water. Then in the second test tube we have a pinch, uh, we have underground water. All right, this is underground water, and in the third test tube we have distilled water, pinch of distilled water in which a pinch of calcium sulfate is added. So over here we have distilled water plus a pinch of calcium sulfate. Pinch of calcium sulfate is added. Now equal amounts of soap is added to it. Alright, equal amounts of soap is added to each test tube and the contents are shaken. In which test tube will the length of foam, that is lather, be the longest? Alright, that is we are adding soap to each solution, and now in which test tube there will be more of lather. See, that is soap. We know that soap plus hard water, this forms a scum. This does not form a lather. Alright, now hard water. Hard water contains what all things? Hard water contains either calcium chloride or magnesium chloride. It may contain calcium sulfate or magnesium sulfate. It may also contain calcium bicarbonate or magnesium bicarbonate. Alright, magnesium bicarbonate or calcium bicarbonate. So over here, in which test tube will the length of foam be the longest? So length of foam will be longest in the A test tube. Then after that, next it will be longest in the B, that is underground water, and this is we have added calcium sulfate. A lot of pinch of calcium sulfate is just too much of calcium sulfate, so this will be the least lather. This will form the least lather, be the longest. Justify your answer. Answer what you will justify, because this is calcium sulfate is present over here. Calcium sulfate we can write over here. How we will justify that? In test tube C, in test tube C, calcium sulfate has been added, which reacts with soap to form lather, to form scum, and so this will not form lather, and hence lather will not be formed. All right, will not be formed. So maximum lather will be formed by test tube A. Maximum lather will be formed by test tube A. Alright, let us see another question. See, a compound X on heating. A compound X on heating with excess concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin gives an unsaturated compound Y. Alright, so X on heating with concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin gives an unsaturated compound Y. Unsaturated compound, this is unsaturated, it is given. So what this compound can be? Unsaturated compound Y. X also reacts with metal. So X reacts with the metal, sodium metal it is given, that is sodium metal, and evolve a colorless gas is evolved. Gas is evolved. Identify X, Y and Z. This is Z is the colorless gas. Identify X, Y, Z and write the equation of the chemical reaction or formation of Y. Also write